Good morning, I am Sara Mateos and today I'm going to talk about how to create a violin book, which is an example of an object book. I did this book in my first semester of literature and philosophy, specifically in the subject history of the book and reading. I'd like to share my experience because I want to give you the example that it is easy to do a creative object using just a few materials but a lot of imagination. To begin, it is necessary to know what an object book is. This is a type of a book where the content is not as important as the design of the surface. Generally, these books are for collection and they are more expensive in a bookstore. Let's turn to the materials. We'll need corrugated paper, acrylic paint in color brown and black, 4 gray pins, gray wire, scissors, glue UHU, a brush, ground coffee, water in a container, sheets and a pencil. Now, what about the method? I divided the process in two parts, the design of the cover and the design of the sheets. Firstly, you need to draw the silhouette of a violin on corrugated paper. The figure must be symmetric in order for the parts to coincide when you fold it. One side must be straight because it will be the lower side. Cut the silhouette and paint it with brown paint. When the paperboard is dry, you must stick black wire around the silhouette, like the contour of a real violin. Now, you are going to decorate the cover. For this, it is necessary to have a violin image to be able to draw the scroll, the fingerboard, the bridge, the tailpiece and the chain rest. The size of these drawings must be proportional to the violin body. After cutting the silhouettes, paint these with black paint and stick them in the cover with the help of the glue. It is important to follow the guide of the violin picture to avoid mistakes. Later, mold black plasticine like the elf holes of a violin and stick it together the bridge. Then you are going to use the gray wire to simulate the strings. Cut 4 pieces of wire of different sizes and put them from the scroll to the tailpiece. Now insert the pins in the tailpiece as if they were the tuners of a real violin. When you finish this, you will have the cover book. Let's start with the design of the sheets. Draw a step in a white sheet following the contour of the violin cover and photocopy it. If you have text like poems or thoughts, you can print these in the sheets with the step. After that, you will have to mix water with ground coffee in a container, and with the help of the brush, you must paint the sheets with this mixture. If you want a powerful color, add a lot of coffee, but it is better to obtain a clear color because the letters of the books will be easier to read. Later, if you have old scores, stick them in the side cover, forming a collage. Paint this with the same mixture of coffee and water. Then, cut each sheet following the contour of the step. Join them and adhere them to the spine of the book with the glue. Finally, with handwriting you can write scores along the tape. In my book, for example, each text has a different song for a violin, like minuets or waltzes. As you can see, the process is a bit slow, but materials are cheap and the result is satisfactory because it is a man-made object. In this type of books, you can reflect your taste and personality, so I dare you to design your own object book. Thank you.